Welcome Paul Pierce into the house. The Truth, my homeboy from Inglewood, California. Not far from South Central LA, but a little different. What's up, Paul?
What's up, man?
Nothing.
Man, listen, dog. I grew up in the wood. I always tried to wonder, where is South Central?
Where is
where?
Okay, so
where is it?
All right,
like
so
when you say South Central, like where?
Okay, so you start basically western,
okay,
and go south,
okay,
all the way to
western and what?
You can start
Slauson?
start western and
See what I'm
Jefferson.
saying?
No. I'm saying,
But then they say you could be on Crenshaw and Slauson.
no, that's not South Central LA.
South Central.
I don't know who told you that.
So
if you start western,
okay, just western.
just start western.
And what?
In western and Jefferson.
Okay.
And go south on western and go all the way up to Century. And make a hard left.
Okay.
And go east.
Okay.
And then
how far east do it
I'm
go?
about to tell you.
Watts? Is that South Central?
Yeah, that's basically South Central.
You covering up.
No, it's big. South Central.
So
big.
by USC, is that South Central?
Major,
right?
100%.
Right. All right.
So if you go south all the way down to Imperial, let's call it Imperial.
So did the riots in '95 start in South Central?
The riots, yes. It started on
that was on Florence.
Normandy and Florence.
That ain't.
Yes, that is. It's South Central. Not
Well,
Florence.
Western is past Normandy.
Yes.
So you said Western.
No, Paul. Look, if you go west of Normandy, is Western.
All right.
No, Inglewood is west of Western.
Yeah.
Inglewood doesn't start till you get to Van Nuys.
Van Nuys.
Van Ness.
Yeah,
Inglewood starts at Van Ness.
Right.
Western is east of that.
I've been my whole
Man,
life.
I'm giving you the geographic landscape.
All right.
And then when you go so far east,
Compton, Long Beach.
Now you start to get into Compton and Long Beach and all them other places. But
you
grew up in Inglewood back in the 90s.
Right.
The Belly Deli on the corner right there on La Brea. Right?
Right.
No, so I remember all that. What was it like in the 90s growing up in Inglewood?
Man, it's so much different then than now. As you can see, they got the stadiums. It's all gentrified and everything. But, just learning how to navigate my way through, how it is growing up in the urban neighborhoods to where you have to navigate the gangs, the territories, going to public school. I took the bus to school. So where I grew up in Inglewood, when I first moved to Inglewood, a lot of people didn't know. I was born in Oakland.
Okay.
I moved to LA when I was like 19 years old, and I lived on Normandy and Imperial.
So you was on the east side?
Yeah, I was on the east side for 1 year. And then we moved to Inglewood. So then we moved to right there by Randy's Donuts. I live right in that area over there.
Okay, so off of the freeway.
Yeah, off the freeway in that area. We had an apartment over there. Stayed over there for a couple years. Then we moved to over the other side of Inglewood, Crenshaw and Imperial.
So, okay.
That's where
why you go to Morningside?
I was supposed to go to Morningside, but all my friends went to Inglewood because I went to junior high at Crozier. So it was just interesting trying to navigate through the wood and just figure out territories and catching a bus here and there and just figure out, who I was going to hang around. And it was very difficult, man. I was on a bus stop where guys was getting out having shootouts. I'm telling you, I just seen guys literally run off the bus shooting at people, man. And I was like, damn, this is where I live at. And so, just to be able to navigate through all of that and stay out of trouble and focus on sports and hang around the right friends was important. And I think kids got to realize the people that you hang around with can really dictate what direction you go in. So, I had friends that was from the neighborhood, and obviously once I got big into sports, they kind of kept the pressure off. Because, when you a big dude, I'm big. So they want to put you on in the hood when you big. And then they knew I wasn't no buster.
Uh-huh.
And so, that's growing up in the wood was tough, dude. You had to navigate so many different things but it made me who I am today. It made me just tough and stood my ground and just I didn't take shit from nobody.
Mm-hmm.
I stood up for mine and that was it. And I focused that energy into sports.
Yeah, I'm trying to think in Inglewood because it really only gangs I could think of over there was the IFGs. Really, that was
you got
right?
the Inglewood families. You got the neighborhood Pyrus. You
Well,
got
I mean, all Bloods, though. What Crip gangs over there?
Well, in the Crenshaw Imperial area, they had the IVC, Imperial Village
Yeah,
Crip.
but that's all the way on the back end.
That's all
the way over there on the end.
Yeah. That's where I moved to, actually, to Imperial and Crenshaw. They was over there.
Okay.
And so just having to come home. I lived in the Crip neighborhood, so I'm coming home some days with an Inglewood shirt, and they thinking like, "Hey, you know, where you from, cuz?"
So wild, man. That's like it's so wild. Growing up in South Central LA, it's the same thing with me. I played sports in all Crip neighborhood, but I lived in the Blood neighborhood, literally across the street. From where I played all the sports at. It just was growing up in South LA.
You have to learn how to navigate that and know where you was at.
Absolutely. So in '95, you was a McDonald's All-American. You played in the game, and that game was stacked. It was you, it was KG, Vince Carter, Steph Marbury, Chauncey Billups, Antoine Jameson.
Yeah.
Like, y'all had some...
Best class all time.
Is it?
Best class all time. Look, you got...
You just named them.
Look what you just named. You got me, KG, Steph Marbury, Antoine Jameson, Vince Carter, Chauncey Billups.
I didn't even name Ron Mercer and Sharif.
Man, I think we got the best squad. We was named best McDonald's class all time. Sham God, even guys, I mean, man, we were stacked.
No, I'm looking at it, but I'm thinking of other
we
McDonald's
got 3
teams.
Hall of Famers.
I'm thinking of other McDonald's teams, though.
I mean, the closest one you can say is probably LeBron with Carmel. I know they're not even in the same class, actually. I don't even know. I can't even think of one.
There's a bunch of dudes on there that was Burger Kings at the end of the day.
Yeah, they was Burger King. They weren't McDonald's.
They was Burger Kings.
Yeah, they was Burger King.
And so when you look at that group of players, it had to be by far the best high school talent assembled in one location.
Absolutely. I mean, you have to look at it like, what did they guys do after high school? When you look at how we advanced to college and how we went to the pros and who ended up doing what, that's how you rate it. And so for me to be in there and be amongst that, being from LA and, you know how it is growing up in LA, they looked at us like we were soft and stuff. So I had to go out there and let them know ain't nothing soft over here. So, I have to represent for Los Angeles, but to be around that collection of guys, to see us from high school to college and play against each other in the pro. And then, me and KG developed a friendship from high school.
Oh, so that's when you recruited him to go to Boston.
Man, come on, man. We didn't recruit. Man, we didn't do that. We didn't do that. We traded him for him.
Yeah, you recruited him to get in the trade to come to Boston because you needed to get past the Miami Heat and LeBron them or something.
That ain't how it went. That's how they doing it now. I don't want it. LeBron recruited Wade and Bosh. I didn't know KG was coming to the Celtics. We traded for him after we traded for Ray because I thought I was about to get traded that year because we were so weak. We lost. We was the worst team in the league because I got hurt, broke my foot, and I was either trade me or build a team. And we was able to trade for Kevin and Ray, and the rest is history.
You talk about going to college, right? Because I was looking at that, the list. That had to be, I'm just counting y'all money. I don't like counting other people's money, but I'm counting that money. That had to be over $1 billion worth of contracts, man.
What, the McDonald's?
Yeah, them dudes on the McDonald's.
I mean, the money wasn't up like that. I mean, KG was the first one to sign for $100 million.
Yeah, but he
was one of the first. He got the highest contract.
200 and something million.
He made 200.
Chauncey made a grip. You made a grip.
Yeah, so
Sharif made good money.
It could have been close to $1 billion.
Yeah, close to $1 billion. It's crazy. So that's a little less than what you got to go from LA to Kansas. Speaking of money,
I wish I got some money.
You went to Kansas for 3 years.
How much you get at USC?
Man, that's not important right now. We absolutely hope you enjoyed this video. If you want more from us, hit that subscribe button for all videos, full episodes, and exclusive content from the show. And don't forget to find All Facts, No Breaks on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.